From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Looking free downfield. It's Kirk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That's caught left side by Ingram.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Now Lawrence. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Duvernay with the grab. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. He Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Lawrence now on 2nd down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of... Third and long. Lawrence now. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Now here's Lawrence. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That is caught side of the end zone. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That is brought in, and he will score. Jahan Dotson, touchdown Philadelphia. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They go play action for Lawrence. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas, touchdown Jaguars. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. take this one in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A first down throw for Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now second down throw for Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch.
In trouble, and down he goes. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. It is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been founded, yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Born in a million. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me?
But if you're going to play football in Arizona, a dome and air conditioning, those are two good things to have, and we've got both here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. Two teams more than ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Glendale. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage. Team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne there to make the grab. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the right side, it's Kelsey. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs. But in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Play action. It's Lawrence. It's deep for Duvernay. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The ball comes out. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You've probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. Again, it's Lawrence. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Lawrence will throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mahomes now to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And Brown's got it for a Kansas City touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. That is caught. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. But to throw again is Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 21 yards away. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
To throw, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes throwing on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now Lawrence. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? 33 yards that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And again, it's Mahomes. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, he left no doubt about that one, because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area. So it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that, because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big play there for KC. 56 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Mahomes going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. That's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They go play action now. Lawrence. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
3rd and 5. Lawrence will throw. Etienne bringing in another one. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Lawrence. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Nick Bolton picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Mahomes now to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. It's the safety, Antonio Johnson, who dragged him down. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there, and he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. A 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. It got his man. complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Jags have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Mahomes.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Butker on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. Flush to his right.
Only a short game there, but that's okay for the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him out to the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll try and run for it. Shifts past him at the 45. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.